Imagine a world where questions were feared, where the act of questioning the status quo could be seen as a dangerous rebellion. A world where questioning the status quo could land you in serious trouble, where the pursuit of truth was a perilous journey fraught with risks. This was the world of Socrates, a man whose relentless pursuit of truth and wisdom challenged the very foundations of Athenian society, shaking its core beliefs and traditions. Socrates, a name synonymous with wisdom and philosophical inquiry, left behind a legacy shrouded in mystery and intrigue. His life and teachings continue to captivate and inspire. He wrote nothing himself, yet his teachings, preserved through the writings of his students like Plato, continue to resonate thousands of years later, influencing countless generations of thinkers and scholars. At the heart of Socrates' philosophy lies a simple yet profound inscription: know thyself. These words, though seemingly straightforward, carry a depth of meaning that has been explored and interpreted in myriad ways. These two words, etched on the Temple of Apollo at Delphi, became the cornerstone of his teachings, a guiding principle that shaped his life and continues to inspire generations of thinkers. They serve as a timeless reminder of the importance of self-awareness and introspection. But what does it truly mean to know thyself? Is it merely an exercise in self-awareness, or does it go deeper, touching the very essence of our being? For Socrates, it was more than just self-awareness. It was a call to rigorous self-examination, a relentless pursuit of truth and understanding that extended beyond the superficiality of appearances and into the depths of one's soul. This journey of self-discovery, Socrates believed, was not only essential for individual enlightenment, but also for the betterment of society as a whole. By understanding ourselves, we could better understand others and the world around us. This journey of self-discovery, Socrates believed, was not only essential for individual enlightenment, but also for the betterment of society as a whole. He saw self-knowledge as the foundation of a just and virtuous life, one that contributes positively to the community. The unexamined life, Socrates famously declared, was not worth living. This bold statement was a challenge to his contemporaries to look within and question their own beliefs and actions. But what led him to this profound realization? What experiences and insights shaped his belief in the necessity of self-examination? To understand the significance of Know Thyself, we must first journey back to the bustling streets of ancient Athens, the vibrant city that served as both the cradle and the battleground of Socrates' revolutionary ideas. It was here, amidst the lively debates and diverse perspectives, that Socrates honed his method of inquiry, the Socratic Method, which involved asking probing questions to stimulate critical thinking and illuminate ideas. Socrates' method was not about providing answers, but about encouraging others to think deeply and critically. He believed that through dialogue and questioning, individuals could uncover deeper truths and gain a clearer understanding of themselves and the world. This relentless pursuit of truth, however, came at a cost. Socrates' questioning of traditional beliefs and his challenge to the status quo eventually led to his trial and condemnation. Accused of corrupting the youth and impiety, he was sentenced to death by drinking hemlock. Even in his final moments, Socrates remained steadfast in his commitment to his principles. His death was not just a personal tragedy, but a powerful statement about the importance of living a life of integrity and philosophical inquiry. Today, the legacy of Socrates lives on. His teachings continue to inspire and challenge us to examine our own lives, to seek truth and understanding, and to strive for a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. The unexamined life, as Socrates taught us, is indeed not worth living. The Athens of Socrates' time was a city teeming with life, a melting pot of cultures and ideas. It was a place where the ancient world met the new, where traditions were constantly being challenged and redefined. Here, commerce, politics, and philosophy intersected seamlessly, creating a dynamic environment that fostered innovation and intellectual growth. At the heart of this vibrant metropolis lay the Agora, a bustling marketplace that served as the social, political, and commercial hub of the city. It was more than just a place to buy and sell goods. It was the very soul of Athens. Here, amidst the cacophony of vendors hawking their wares, citizens engaged in lively debates on a wide range of topics, from politics and art to philosophy and the meaning of life. The air was thick with the energy of discourse and the exchange of ideas. Democracy, a radical new form of government, was flourishing in Athens, giving rise to a culture of debate and discourse. This was a society where every citizen had a voice, and where public opinion could shape the future of the city. Citizens were encouraged to participate in public life, to voice their opinions, and to challenge the status quo. This active engagement in civic life was not just a privilege, but a duty, a cornerstone of Athenian democracy. The Agora became a breeding ground for new ideas, a place where intellectual curiosity was valued and dissent was tolerated, if not always welcomed. It was a crucible of thought, where the sparks of innovation were constantly flying. It was against this backdrop of intellectual ferment that Socrates emerged, a gadfly challenging the established norms and provoking his fellow Athenians to question their deeply held beliefs. His method of questioning and dialogue, known as the Socratic Method, would leave an indelible mark on Western philosophy. Socrates' presence in the Agora was a testament to the city's commitment to free thought and expression. He engaged with anyone willing to listen, from young students to seasoned politicians, always pushing them to think deeper and more critically. In this vibrant and challenging environment, the seeds of Western philosophy were sown, nurtured by the rich soil of Athenian democracy and the relentless questioning spirit of Socrates. The Agora was not just a marketplace, it was the birthplace of ideas that would shape the world for centuries to come. Unlike the sophists, itinerant teachers who charged a fee for their instruction in rhetoric and public speaking, Socrates sought no fame or fortune. He wandered barefoot through the Agora, engaging people from all walks of life in impromptu dialogues. He was an unassuming figure, short and stocky, with a snub nose and piercing eyes that seemed to see right through people's facades. His unconventional methods and relentless questioning earned him the moniker Gadfly of Athens. Socrates saw himself as an intellectual midwife, helping others give birth to their own ideas. He believed that true knowledge resided within each individual, waiting to be drawn out through careful examination. His weapon of choice? The Socratic Method, a relentless line of questioning designed to expose contradictions, challenge assumptions, and ultimately lead to a deeper understanding. Section 4. The Oracle's Decree and the Birth of a Philosopher. One story recounted by Plato tells of a pivotal moment in Socrates' life that set him on his philosophical path. This moment was not just a simple event, but a profound turning point that would shape the course of Western philosophy. Chaerephon, a friend of Socrates, journeyed to the Oracle of Delphi, a sacred site where a priestess believed to be channeling the god Apollo delivered cryptic prophecies. The Oracle of Delphi was renowned throughout the ancient world, a place where kings and commoners alike sought divine guidance. Eager to test his friend's renowned wisdom, Chaerephon asked the oracle if there was anyone wiser than Socrates. This question was not merely a test of Socrates' intellect, but a quest for deeper understanding and truth. The oracle's response was unequivocal: there is no one wiser. This declaration was both astonishing and perplexing, leaving Chaerephon and Socrates to ponder its true meaning. Socrates, initially skeptical, embarked on a quest to disprove the oracle. He was determined to understand why the oracle had made such a bold statement and whether it held any truth. He sought out the renowned wise men of Athens, poets, politicians and artisans, engaging them in his trademark dialogues. These dialogues were not mere conversations, but rigorous examinations of beliefs and knowledge. To his surprise, he found that while these individuals possessed knowledge and skills in their respective fields, they often lacked true wisdom. Their expertise did not equate to a deeper understanding of life and existence. They were unaware of the limits of their own knowledge, clinging to their beliefs even when confronted with contradictory evidence. This stubbornness and lack of self-awareness were striking to Socrates. This realization, though initially unsettling, became the cornerstone of Socrates' philosophy. He began to see that true wisdom was not about having all the answers, but about recognizing the limitations of one's own knowledge. He concluded that true wisdom lay not in possessing all the answers, but in recognizing the vastness of one's own ignorance. This humble acknowledgement of one's own limitations became a guiding principle for Socrates and a foundational concept in Western philosophy. Socrates' journey to understand the oracle's decree led him to develop the Socratic Method, a form of cooperative argumentative dialogue that stimulates critical thinking and illuminates ideas. This method has influenced countless thinkers and remains a vital part of philosophical inquiry today. Through his relentless questioning and pursuit of truth, Socrates left an indelible mark on the world, teaching us that the quest for wisdom is a lifelong journey, one that requires humility, curiosity, and an unwavering commitment to seeking the truth. Section 5. Know Thyself. A philosophical compass. Know thyself, the inscription on the temple of Apollo, took on a profound new meaning in light of Socrates' quest. It was a call to humility, an acknowledgement that the pursuit of knowledge begins with self-awareness. To know oneself, according to Socrates, was to delve beneath the surface, to examine one's beliefs, values, and motivations. It was a process of stripping away illusions and confronting uncomfortable truths, a journey that demanded both courage and intellectual honesty. The unexamined life, Socrates argued, was a life lived in the shadows, unaware of its own potential and blind to the complexities of the world. Just as a craftsman must know his tools, so too must an individual understand their own strengths, weaknesses, and limitations to live a fulfilling life. This process of self-discovery, however, was not merely an introspective exercise. It had profound implications for the individual's role in society.